as you know, guys, Kollegah just announced his new What's Up Pinsa new album, Free Spirit album, which we saw this coming already back with Diplomatische Immunität, right? He already said he had to. Of course, there was some like speculation whether or not this was a motto, but when does he ever make a motto? Because he had the free spirit at the end of Diplomatische Immunität. And to be honest, to like look back and just account for the overall vibes and feelings of like Boss Mode, Diplomatische Immunität, Zeitgeist, and Sinner, I actually, because I know I expressed that they were different especially in the streams, and that I didn't really like Sinner, for example. But the more I listen to it, what's up, Lan Fair? That's a crazy name, dude. Fair girl, Glen what Chaka. I actually like the direction he's going in. And I think sometimes I'll make too quick of a judgment and not kind of give it time to sit. But Sinner has been one of my favorite songs. Zeitgeist is okay. I listen to all of them. And Diplomatische Immunität, I just all four of them are bangers. I listen to consistently. I like this kind of me against the world thing that he's going for, and that's kind of like, I guess, the theme here. So we're gonna start ahead. We're gonna go ahead and start right away. This is Kollegah, Free Spirit. Again, this is the name of his album, the first single. That's named after his album, and I can't wait, man. Let's do it.
Als wir Kinder waren, war alles heile Welt wie ein Strand am Meer. Heute auf Achse, schwarze Augenränder wie ein Panda-Bär. Manchmal wünsch ich mir, dass alles anders wäre. Doch Gott schuf diese Welt nur temporär. Und der Judgment Day wird langsam näher. Die Kunst ist hier unten.
Haha, nice. So, fast pace. I like that. I'm a sucker for fast paced stuff. And honestly, he's just talking about, like, as we were kids. What do you say? Heute auf Asche, schwarze Augenränder wie ein Panda-Bär. So he's just, yeah, man. I gotta say, that's like something I can completely relate to. Especially, I guess, I'm in my late 20s at this point, which is, like, I hate to say that, but I'm approaching 30 quickly. And it seems like the older you get, you just get to stress the fuck out. And so, you can't help but think about, like, what it was like as a kid. And so, kind of where he is, I guess he's talking about his transformation into an adult. What kind of adult you want to be? Love the sound. Love the sound.
Manchmal wünsch ich mir, dass alles anders wäre. Doch Gott schuf diese Welt nur temporär. Und der Judgment Day wird langsam näher. Die Kunst ist es hier unten nicht im Elend zu krepieren. Es rauszuschaffen, ohne seine Seele zu verlieren. Zwischen Traumata und Trauer nicht den Lebensmut verlieren. Immer Flucht nach vorne, als wäre da ein Dämon hinter mir. Weiter.
So, you see, like, the kids getting shown these messages here. Oh, shit. Kind of, and I see where this is going, kind of like, this, like, stereotypical professor just programming the kid, or at least teaching the kids to think in a certain way. You see they're drawing, he's showing them kind of like demonic pictures. You see it's like dark blots, and they're drawing beautiful, like, very innocent things. And so I guess he's getting at the fact that, like, kids get corrupted, and I guess, right? And something about, like, a demon here.
Traumata und Trauer nicht den Lebensmut verlieren. Immer Flucht nach vorne, als wäre da ein Dämon hinter mir. Weiter straight marschieren im Wissen, dass Gott mich ständig sieht. Dass es eine Hölle gibt, doch auch eine Chance aufs Paradies. Eine Welt ohne Glaube wird verkommen, denn wie stabil kann menschliche Moral sein, wenn es keine Konsequenzen gibt? Sind wir wirklich nur ein Staubkorn im All? Ein Zufallsprodukt aus Sternenstaub eines lautlosen Knalls? Wie passt Big Bang Theorie zu dem Forschungsergebnis? Das aus Chaos nie von Selbstordnung entsteht, ist...
So, as you guys already know, Kollegah is, whether you are with him or against him, or indifferent, very controversial with this stuff. Conspiracy theories, which, to be honest, to some people, it's alternative opinions or beliefs, and to others, it's dangerous conspiracy theory. Say what you want about Kollegah. He's going to think how he wants, and he's going to express it. But I'm curious to think about, I'm curious from you guys, because his fan base has stayed very, very stabil over the years through thick and thin. I'm curious just to solicit some comments, hopefully, and maybe when this gets on YouTube or even you guys in the chat there. Do you think that he goes too far sometimes? Because the last thing I would want to see is him to get like politicize things. It's tough. It's very tough because everything is politicized now, and it's almost like no escaping it. But it's almost like, do you hide from it or do you take it straight on? I don't know, man. I've thought about this a lot. Die Perspektive zur Forschungsergebnis, das aus Chaos. I mean, I leave that up to you guys to interpret. But so far, it's a killer song. High energy. Beats great. Beats great. It just reminds me of a classic like motivational Kollegah song.
Forschungsergebnis, das aus Chaos nie von Selbstordnung entsteht, ist uns auch letztlich klar. Wie viel subtilen Brainwash wir schon ausgesetzt waren, seit wir auf die Welt kamen. Sollten wir uns nicht befreien von dem Schleier dieser Blindheit und alles neu entdecken, freier Geist wie in der Kindheit. Diese Erde voller Wunder und kein Detail ist sinnfrei, auch wenn Gott nicht sichtbar ist, sind diese Zeichen denn kein Hinweis.
What the heck? Yeah, I hope I hope you have a nice long talk with your kid if he's writing these down. That's not a good sign.
Manchmal ist die Welt strahlend schön, manchmal zwielichtig. Lass das Licht scheinen, Free Spirit. Never back down, Free Spirit.
Nice.
Vertrau nur auf dein Verstand, keine Autorität. Free Spirit.
Wow.
Und die Nacht verblasst, wenn die Sonne aufgeht. Never back down, Free Spirit.
Great, dude. So do it. I mean, nailing the imagery. You have the stairway to heaven. You can interpret this a couple different ways. I'm seeing it as like the white path upward, the glory road into, like he says, paradise, which I don't know if that's a Muslim thing that he references. But to me, what this means is that, you know, you keep your eyes on like your dreams and goals, and you have to envision and see the staircase going to heaven, and just be steadfast and committed to the things you want to accomplish, and, you know, not let others deter you. I do want to go back here and take a look. There was some, not so many crazy punchlines. Just the, you know, subliminal brainwash, which again we can get into that, especially with the you know, there's a lot of controversy, especially going on here in America, with how teachers and academics kind of promote things that are sometimes irrelevant. Let me say it like that: irrelevant and not important when you deviate away from just cores of like literature, mathematics, science, critical thinking, for example. And so really, it's his own political. It sounds like a little political motivation song, but I like it. It's upbeat, very upbeat, very exciting.
Und die Nacht verblasst, wenn die Sonne aufgeht. Never back down, Free Spirit. Vertrau nur auf dein Verstand, keine Autorität. Free Spirit, zwischen Spotlight und Blaulichtsirenen. Ein Weise fragte mich, wo Gott ist, und der Suche vergebens. So viel Kriege, so viel Mütter weinen blutige Tränen. Das Geschenk des freien Willens, ein Fluch und ein Segen. Es bedeutet, es kann Böses als auch Gutes geschehen.
Nice, dude. Yeah, and again, you can interpret this any which way, but he's kind of something about no authority, which obviously we need authority. This is the one thing I'll like push back here against Kollegah. I'm gonna push back here and say, vertrau nur auf deinen Verstand, keine Autorität. Obviously, you need authority in any civilization to just remain civil and you know, stop people from killing each other and stealing things that aren't theirs. So, but I want to try. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to see it his way. I guess you could even draw the comparisons here to like what Russia's doing, for example. Russia's belief that they deserve Ukraine, or that it's just some geopolitical chess move to take on Ukraine. And so that would be like, you know, anti-authority. But I'm a fan of authority, just not when it overreaches and oversteps. I think we need authority to remain at peace and civil. And what's up, Neusel? My favorite song of Kollegah? Oh, dude, I don't know, man. That's a good question. I would say one of my favorite songs from like Zuette Tape 5 especially was the Balstradamus and Batonfassaden. And of course, I guess Rotlicht Sonata. I'm more of a punchline guy. I like the punchlines because that gives like the song like a longer shelf life. For example, like he has some crazy lines in Rotlicht Sonata. I mean, unendlich punchlines. And that song I enjoyed for like a solid 4 months, you know, and before I got tired of it. Just because every time I listen to it, I hear something new. So I like those, you know, Rotlicht Sonata. Like Boss Alga also used to be one of my favorites. But no, I like this song for sure, but it's not going to be one that I'm going to listen to all the time. You know, I don't, you know, and I know that's where some people get lost, especially in the motivational woohoo stuff. But it's a solid hit. He rarely misses, I would say, like that.
Ein Fluch und ein Segen, es bedeutet, es kann Böses als auch Gutes geschehen. Menschen zu vertrauen ist meist nicht förderlich, denn grob gesagt ist auf dieser Welt nur auf den körperlichen Tod Verlass. Deshalb ist das Motto Free Spirit. Wie wenn ich die Welt nach meinem körperlichen Tod verlass. Macht hat des Welts, versteht die Massen zu leiten und Hass und Keimen bringt, wenn Medien Kampagnen verbreiten. Doch wenn im Sommer wieder alle Mann am...
Bitte Media-Kanäle verbreitet. What did he say there? He just questioned stuff, it's fine, but I think songs like NWO. It's good meaning. Yeah, so... Yeah, no, Pinza, I 100% agree with you. And that's like... It's almost ironic because he's a proponent of asking questions and being skeptical, I would say, because you should never blindly follow anybody. But that doesn't mean that, you know, with the same thought process, you know, you should pick apart like certain arguments. If somebody tells you, whether it's government or authority, to do something, you should try to understand why. Mostly you should do it. But if it's, you know, if it's taking away from certain freedoms, then you should be cautious. But then again, when you have like to flip it, when Kollegah's like telling his fans to do this or that, becomes dangerous because now they're blindly following Kollegah. You know what I mean? And it's almost actually like the opposite of what he's telling them to do. He's saying like, don't be. Like, he is an authority, and that's the thing. He is an authority. He says things, and people respond and look up to him. And you know, I'm just a big proponent of like taking in information and trying to like see the facts and make your own decision and don't blindly follow advice or theories or like contrary science, which honestly science is wrong a lot, but most of the time when you have multiple scientists looking at something, it's correct. You know, and so I just think maybe the fan base should. If you're saying that, I haven't, I don't really, honestly, I don't read the comments too much I only read my comments. I don't go into other channel comments, but yeah, that's dangerous when you have a massive fan base just blindly doing whatever. But yeah, I just ask the Kollegah fans to just like, you know, be skeptical, even of your own leader. You don't have to agree with Kollegah to love him. He's an amazing artist. He's done so much for rap. But like, you know, just take it on a case-by-case basis. Some things he says are great. Some things he says are, you know, you need to look into it. You need to do your own research. And so there's that.
Ballermann feiern, bewirft irgendwo ein Junge grad nen Panzer mit Steinen. Als die Soldaten kommen, sein Land anzugreifen. Sein Haus ist zerbombt und seine Mama am Weinen. In paar Jahren wird ein Racheplan keimen und wird schließlich selbst zum Killer in Guerilla-Taktik Kampfdruckeinheiten. Wer ist schuld? Wo ist der Anfang des Kreises? Wer begann Grenzen in Landschaften zu schreiben, zu spalten und teilen? Bomben fallen, der Schall tönt von Weitem. Und im Hinterzimmer der Strippenzieher klirrt grad ihr Champagnerglas leise.
These were nice lines, though. That's what I mean. I mean, just like I'm always willing to see past, and that's the thing. Like, here's my, you know, I like to play devil's advocate here, Pinsa. It's like you can't harm. Like, if Kollegah wants to say whatever he wants, he should be able to say whatever he wants. And I believe in, you know, like free speech and ability to express your own opinions. And I think it's all that you have to trust in the average person's ability to, you know, just question things. And I think, you know, to kind of like parlay off of this imagery he had he had this little kid writing like ones and zeros, which represents like binary code, which I would say it's never ever that simple. It's never like there's one global order that brainwashes us, or there's you know, COVID kills everybody, this does that. And it's always, every single global issue has hundreds if not thousands of variables that affect an outcome, and that's just, it's never a binary answer. It's never a black or white. And the government's guilty of it, artists are guilty of it, conspiracy theorists are guilty of it. You know, and that's but it's tough though. It's tough because it's so many. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like if you want to spread a conspiracy theory, I think it promotes honestly better thinking for the opposing side. If there's a conspiracy theory out there, really a conspiracy theory is just an alternative idea. And if honestly the idea sucks, like flat Earth, for example, it sucks. Flat Earth is just so silly. And if you're smart enough, if you have the ability to articulate enough, you can just shut down flat earthers. And maybe right now they're popular. There's a lot of flat Earth channels. I know that, and there's like millions of them. But that's more of I think that's just more of an indication of like poor education than anything else. That's my opinion. You got to let people say what they want. And the bad ideas usually don't last that long. They have a very, very short shelf life.
Kein Hoffnungsschimmer mehr da, doch muss es wirklich so bleiben, nur weil es angeblich schon immer so war. Nein, ich wandle Negativität in Kreativität, zeigt, dass Kollegah wieder lebt. Never back down, free spirit. Vertrau nur auf dein Verstand, keine Autorität. Free spirit. Und die Nacht verblasst, wenn die Sonne aufgeht. Never back down, free spirit. Vertrau nur auf dein Verstand, keine Autorität. Free spirit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so there's no question about this this song being polarized. We'll go ahead and look at the comments after. No, but see, this is a great message. I love this. You know, and you can even say like the blind allegiance to a war that's unjust. You know, it's a good message here. It's a cool little the way they got the stairs here. I'm trying to figure out which part of this is fake, because obviously he's standing. It's well done. Yeah, no, I like the song, man. I like the song, and I'm not one to say like I can't stand Kollegah because he has these theories. Like he can believe anything he wants. You just have to know that if people choose to follow blindly somebody who's saying to believe in this or do that, it's like that's on them for being so leichtgläubig, right? What do you say? Leichtgläubig? Like, it's tough. It's tricky now because information has never been so splintered. You can just see some crazy stuff on your YouTube algorithm and fall for it, Leichtgläubig. Yeah, leichtgläubig. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, man. Let's see. Ja, Zeit, dass Kollegah wieder lebt. Ja. Zum Glück gibt es noch Rap mit Message und Menschen, die auch den Anti-Mainstream-Themen einen Bühne geben. Wie kann ein Mensch meine I do stand with him with the whole Spotify thing. I'm curious to see what like these guys like Tubo is like the most neutral, like he'll never take a side. And I didn't see Marvin's. I'll have to watch those. Oh, J Jiggy too. J Jiggy's just gonna talk about rhyme schemes. Oh, you didn't mean this song? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, so that was that, man. I think that was a powerful, very, very exciting song to usher in his album, whether you think that he has dangerous ideas or not. I don't think any ideas are too dangerous. But yeah, I'll see you, buddy. I'll be here. I'd love to keep chatting. But yeah, man, I know you have the ability, because the second you say somebody shouldn't say this or that, it's always gonna, now or later, like you're not gonna be able to say what you want. And so like you can't tell Kollegah to say, to stop talking about this and that, because then you can't, what gives you the right, to now talk about whatever you want to talk about. So I'm just of the opinion that like good ideas always rise, bad ideas fall. Let the ideas battle. I don't have a problem with it. I don't care what he says. If he does, he does like the moon landing shit, it's fine. I think it's fun, honestly. I love conspiracy theories because it's interesting to think about, like that what if. It's just, they're so exciting. But yeah, there's definitely some people that maybe take them too far. So we're gonna do, what is this song called? Just type in San Diego. I forget what the song is called. Oh, Mama Mazel Tov.